Alright, now we need the stuffing. I must lower that.
Your blood for Queen begins.
Shut up, Homestar. Alright, let's go.
The king's ridiculous-looking beard that's supposed to hide his lack of a jawline. Check.
Sorry about the aim loudness. I keep forgetting how loud it can actually get. And the pillow.
The king's morbid obesity. Check.
Can't forget that. And it's done.
Oh, hello, King of Town.
It's him! It's the guy! Burn him up! For the king!
Oh well, take a
That was horrible voice work. Right there with Strongman. That was horrible right there. And the cheat. Best character in the Homestar universe. Actually, until there's one character in the game that totally changed my views on him.
Sweet, recently divorced Lady Freedom!
Just because of this episode.
Onward to Strong Badia! Strong Badia, the free!
Hey, that's the name of this.
Now, if you play through the entire episode, you'll know what character I'm talking about. That totally changed my views on him.
Friends and losers, my long incarceration has taught
We've
me
heard this
we
before
can
already.
never be truly free until we reject the
This was in the
authority
preview
of
in
the
episode
King
1.
of Town. Hence, to forthwith, I shall only refer to him as the of Town. As of today, Strong Badia is its own independent nation. The cheat, if you
Now, this part was from a new trailer that they just showed off, like a week ago.
we should all live in a place where we are free. Free to pick our friends. Free to pick our noses. And most importantly, free to pick our friends' noses.
Corny line.
That's why I, Strongman of the mighty Tidy Whiteys, declare war on the Elf Town. Who's with me?
Haven't heard that line since like 2nd grade.
Where'd everybody go? Seceded? I can't do that. I'm the only one who gets his own country.
And that's pretty much where the game leads off. And our map system kind of got me a little bit annoyed at the beginning, but I got used to it. This is our map.
Already my beautiful nation defiled by litter. Aha! This maps and minions board will be perfect to plot my course to world domination. And the borders here, and the ocean, gather topological data from the survey team, put a dragon here, and perfect! From here,
There's our map.
get to the of down in his stupid castle here. I'm pretty much gonna have to lay waste to everything and crush all the free nations under the steel-toed boot of the strong Badian Empire. I better get crack-a-lacking.
So this game actually seems a lot more level-based because you have to get Bleak House, which is Strongbat's house, to get this area, then this area to open up this area, then you gotta do this, 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 and then once you get them all on your side, you can go to the castle. So it's sort of level-based, and you can, and it's basically 2 branching paths, and I think you can pretty much go wherever you want. But go over to the game box real quick.
Strong Sad's old Maps and Minions board game. The cheat's been trying to melt all of the game pieces together to make a super soldier. And oh, what's this? Perfect strong Badian currency. I'll call them quesos. We've got an economy now!
Yay! And we're gonna need that later. That's really no use right now.
There you are, the cheat. Let's go. We've got an empire to build. What? Is that any way to address your ultimate dictator and racquetball partner?
Racquetball for the win, by the way.
You can't secede from Strong Badia. It's treason. Fine then. What's your boring loser country for boring losers called?
Here we go.
The cheat and diarrhea? You might want to rethink that one.
Yeah. I don't need to talk to you. If you talk to him, you pretty much find out that you can get him on your side if you use it, if you get a medal of some sort to him. So this area is exactly the same. It's a fully circular area. Everything is the same. Pretty much every area that was in the first one is in here except for the track. And there's Bubs. Bubs is sort of an independent concession Constantinople. That's what it's called. But yet again, he really doesn't serve much use until later. Here's the brick wall. Each area here has their own flag. Here's the stick with his own flag. There's Blubbos. There's a box. What's in the box? I don't remember. Oh, it's a guide for the minigame.
Page 3 of my Algebros instruction manual. This one teaches the lethally educational logarithm attack move.
You guys don't see that until later. Both sides of the fence have their own flags. Here is the photo booth where you can take different costumes and put them on Strong Bad, and you can take pictures of them. And all of the costumes you put in the first that you got in the first episode are brought over to the second one. I haven't actually went back to the first episode to see if the stuff you get in here is in that one. So I guess I'll check that out later when I finish the game. Yeah, there's a full turnaround. But we gotta go back to Bleak House. Because if you were outside looking out the window, you saw a package there. So of course we're gonna go in there. What's in the mailbox? I don't really remember all the unlockables.
It's
Okay.
the cover of the instructions for math kickers featuring the Algebros.
Okay, so you've seen where the two pages
I had
are.
the foresight to tear up the book into individual pages and hide them around the neighborhood, mailing the cover to myself in case I ever had to secede from the municipality and unite the country under strong Badian rule.
Good thing. So you guys saw how to get 2 pages. Awesome.
From DPA. I wasn't expecting any packages. Hey, the pilot wings that transplace airways people awarded me for finishing a flight without crying. I mean for landing the plane and saving everybody on board and making out with all the stewardesses after the pilot got a Charlie horse that I gave him.
Exactly. But now that we have the medal that the cheat wants, we'll give it to him. I don't know why they put the Strong Badia and the cheat and Tyria in the same place on the map. I mean, it makes sense because they're pretty much sharing the same area. But they're 2 different highlighted areas, and if you click one of them, you're going to just pop over the fence. That was kind of a waste. So let's give him the medal.
With this Medal of Honor, I appoint you, the Chief, commander of my secret sauce police.
Yes!
Let's put this family feud behind us, old friend. Act now, and maybe I won't have you hanged for heinous war crimes. My lighter! I knew getting you back wasn't a total waste of space and time.
And this is what happens whenever you take over a different area. You might as well just read what it says on the bottom, because it's kind of hard to understand what it's saying. Alright then. So that doesn't have to be the first one you can do. I think you can do Pomerania first. But let's go take over Strong Sad, who took over the house. All in all, it doesn't take that long to take an area over. But, of course, it's the same thing with pretty much any adventure game. Once you know what to do, the game ends up being really short. Which is why adventure games are fun if they're implemented well, but I never really found a game that has good replayability. Like Zack and Wiki was an amazing game, but I don't think there would be any reason to go play the levels a second time.
Well met, fellow ruler, and welcome to Bleak House, a constitutional monarchy, rich in tradition and low in saturated fat.
That is clearly not true.
Yes, yes. I trust you've come to negotiate a peaceful trade agreement between our great nations?
I've come to negotiate a violent military coup between your mouthy-on shut-up-istan.
Hey, you can't push me around anymore, Strong Bad. I'm king of my own nation now, and I've got all the documentation to prove it.
Constitution, a Bill of Rights.
Welcome to
Shut
Bleak
up.
House, good Sir King.
Constitution, his Bill of Rights, and a flag. If you talk to him, you'll be able to find out about the flag.
Looks like your invasions of the arts and crafts store have been bountiful, your grayness.
I'm the only one who's doing this secession thing right. As the last of my royal bloodline,
You can say that
I
again.
have a responsibility to build my country's traditions for generations to come. I sewed that flag by hand, and I bought a whole new calligraphy pen to make our royal constitution and Bill of Rights.
I take back what I said about your being the last of your bloodline. You totally know how to impress the ladies, or at least how to act like one.
Okay, well that didn't tell me what to do. Basically, if you talk to him, he tells you that he used fabric that was sort of burned, or used fabric from other clothes that were burned. First off, we need to get the sword.
It's the dull fake sword Strongsat uses for his shudder live-action role-playing. Never before have PVC pipe and duct tape forged so mighty a blade.
Yeah, we're gonna need that for later. Alright, so take the lighter. Burn!
But at least I've still got the other two.
When he said other two, I thought I had to find two different flags that he placed around somewhere. I didn't take it until like maybe 20 minutes later that I had to actually burn these.
Hey, don't. Well, I suppose I could become a vassal state